Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. Right, so today's video we inevitably apparently have to talk about Cyber Weekend, Black Friday deals. And what can we expect, what I think we're gonna expect, because I didn't intend to make a video about this because there are far too many things that are known. However, there are a few questions that I feel I could possibly help and answer. And at the same time, since we have started talking about these offers, I will go through some of the things that I do expect to be changed, how I expect the offers to be changed. But again, keep in mind, this is all wild speculation because truth of the matter is, nobody knows. We have a brand new Thronebreaker title, which seemingly with daily crystals delivers insane amount of rewards, and then seemingly is relatively underwhelming with some other things like calendar or the Cavalier crystal shards every 2 weeks or whatever. At the same time, I think what we can focus on, what we can get on. First of all, first question, do you think Cavalier offers will be different from Thronebreaker offers? 100% yes. Because otherwise, Kabam would not have introduced Thronebreaker title retroactively. They could have simply waited till Act 7 launches and attached that Thronebreaker title to Act 7 like I believe it was originally intended within their timeline, because we typically have one title per act, and Act 6 all of a sudden is this one act where we do have two different progression levels, where you have Cavalier when you beat 6.1 and Thronebreaker 6.4 plus star, rank 3 6 star. So I do think it was originally meant for Act 7. Since that got delayed, they had to retroactively give us that title, more or less because of these offers and the fact that they plan to tier them differently. So I do think Thronebreaker and Cavalier will see different types of offers. Second thing that I have seen asked me quite frequently is that if you purchase some of the offers as Cavalier level player and rank 3 as 6 star, having already completed Act 6, do you then gain access to the next level Thronebreaker offers or what have you? And in past, yes, you have had, but Kabam, even though they acknowledge the fact that it was working back then that way, they specifically said that there is no guarantee that it will happen again. So there is a chance that you, as a Cavalier level player who's struggling to find a rank 3, will be able to purchase some offers from Cavalier selection, upgrade the champion to rank 3, receive a Thronebreaker title, and have your offers refreshed. That is not guaranteed. I want to emphasize that 100% on the bob, but there would be a relatively decent amount of chance that does indeed happen, as it has happened just like that in the past. But again, there is no guarantee that it will happen like that. And if you want to guarantee yourself kind of like the best bang for your buck, or however, you should be at the Thronebreaker level by the time these offers get released. But again, there might be some best case scenario for you if you do come up short. Right, now we can talk about the offers themselves. And I think one thing that we could reasonably possibly expect different from the unit offers, not these cash offers, is the fact that instead of having two choices, we might just have the one, because previously they were themed just like that. One was, let's say, more focused on 5 stars, another one was more focused on 6 stars. In this case, if you're Thronebreaker, you will just have the one that's more focused on 6 stars, possibly, or they might, again, do offer some choices, but both themed on 6 stars. But the idea itself was, because previously we had a vast range of Cavalier level players who are just becoming Cavalier and just gotten the title, and they enjoy the 5-star level stuff. And then there were end Cavalier players who had obviously all eyes on 6 stars. So that shift will be different here, I believe. But who knows? Right. So let's move on here. Peter Parker's wallet. I'm not gonna spend too much time analyzing these. I think we're probably gonna see like 1.5, 2 tier 2 alphas, some more tier 5 basic fragments. The rest of it will remain relatively the same. I think here for the $10 offer, We're going to see a bigger chunk of 6-star shards. I don't think we're going to see any 5-star shards in this at all whatsoever. I think that possibly 5-star signature stones are going to be relegated to this $10 offer if I would have to make these. And this is a prediction, let's say, for Thronebreaker deals, for the highest deals that will be available. And Cavalier level 1s obviously will look slightly different in that case. But they shouldn't look any worse than they do look here, as they have been in the past, to make it clear again. So I will be speculating on Thronebreaker deals, but I don't have reasonable basis on where to go for when it comes to speculating Cavalier level difficulty deals, because it's quite tricky, as they have to theoretically be as good as these ones are, or better, but obviously they cannot also be same level as the Thronebreaker ones. So it's a very kind of like thin line where they have to balance in those Cavalier level difficulty deals, and I don't really know how they're going to do it. But I do think here we can basically see 2 tier 2 alphas, because tier 2 alphas is still extremely rare resource, not rare, but it's just insufficient amount of it. More tier 5 basics, more gold. Here we're going to have more 6-star shards, and instead of 5-star shards, we will probably see either more tier 12 or maybe 5-star signature stones. I think they might be relocated down here. Okay, then moving on, we have the Tony Stark's briefcase and we have Black Panther's treasure. I think in the briefcase we're gonna see a fully formed 6-star crystal. I doubt we're gonna see a 6-star Nexus crystal that cheap. We could do, but I think it's just going to be basically more 6-star shards, and instead of 5-star signature stones, I think it is likely going to be 6-star signature stone crystals down at that point. And the reason for moving them down again is so we can see increase in the next group here, where we had a plethora of 6-star hero crystal shards, where I think we're gonna again see an increase amount of 6-star crystal shards that we see. And in this case, in the Black Panther's treasure, I do think we're already going to see some generic 6-star signature stones, and the rest of the resources there could be tier 2 alpha, could be tier 5 basic. Doubt we're going to see, or it could be some small amount of tier 5 class catalyst fragments already, because availability of tier 5 class catalyst crystals has actually quite significantly increased since July. Right, and now the big thing in the Odin, where we need to tap a bit forward. Right, do we have Odin there? So what we had there, we had 6-star Nexus crystal. I think we're still gonna have 6-star Nexus crystal in there, but I have two theories. Either it is going to be 6-star Nexus crystal with a choice of 5 different champions, or it is going to be a 6-star class Nexus crystal. I don't think they're just going to leave in casual regular 6-star Nexuses there. I think it is going to be some sort of upgrade, and they can either go with the class specific ones, or maybe just expand the amount of options it offers to you. I think tier 5 basic ones, we're probably going to see a couple of those. We had 1.5 here before. We could have 2, we could have 3 maybe. I don't know. And then obviously they also offered tier 5 class catalyst fragment, 15%. I do think we're going to see at the minimum 25%. I'm not sure they're going to give us selectors there quite yet. We could either see 25 or 50%. I don't think there's going to be full ones in an Odin's World, but who knows, maybe I'm wrong. I do think we're going to see 25%, maybe 30%, something like that. Ideally 50%. I do think there are going to be crystals in here rather than selectors, and I think they're going to save the selectors in the bundles for later on, and obviously more 6-star signature stones, which would be greatly appreciated. So this is more or less what I kind of expect to be there for highest level. Ideally, I would love it to be like 2 or 3 tier 5 basics and like a 50% tier 5 class catalyst crystal. But yeah, I think it's going to be relatively much of the same, just more that we had before. There might be a difference in Nexus crystals. There's going to be more 6-star shards, more 6-star signature stones, probably less 5-star signature stones. I think it still has to give reasonable amount of tier 2 alpha, because many people are struggling with that. But we obviously still need to go over the unit deals that most people are interested in. And I'm going to try and open them here. So first one, as I said before, we had to basically choose whether we want to focus on our 5 or 6-star champions. Now, I don't think that is going to be a choice that we are presented with anymore. we will either have no choice this year as Thronebreakers and everything's going to be 6-star related, or if we will have a choice, then we will have to choose in between catalysts and shards, or signature stones, or more shards and awakening gem at the end, or something like that. So it's going to be kind of like, where do you want to put your focus? Do you want to focus on acquiring more 6-star champions, or ranking up more 6-star champions, or adding more signature levels? So I think that is going to be the differential choice, if they give us any choice at all. So let's go with 5-star summoner bundle. I'm not going to talk about 5-star summoner bundles at all, because as I said, I don't think Thronebreaker offers will have anything to do with the 5-star bundles, or 5 stars in themselves, really. I think it's going to be heavily focused on 6 stars. So previously, for 1000 units, you got 10 6-star signature stone crystals. I think it's going to be similar. I think it's going to be 10 or 20 6-star signature stone crystals. Kabam has been very tricky, and they haven't increased the ability of 6-star signature stones at all whatsoever. If anything, they are even more rare and more hard to come by. So I don't think they have to offer much more than they did before. They have increased availability of tier 5 class catalyst crystals a lot, but not signature stones. So I think that's not great. That's definitely not great. But I do think we're gonna see 10 or 15 6-star signature stone crystals there. To be fair, I think we're probably gonna see like 5,000 hero crystal shards, possibly for 1,000 units. It should be amazing value. And then we're gonna see like 15 or 20% tier 5 class catalyst fragment crystals, because they have deteriorated their value quite significantly. Now we can move on to the second level of bundle, where we have 4,000 units. And what were our choices there in second level? One sec. There we go. So Greater Awakening bundle, that seems to be focusing on 5 stars. We're gonna go with Greater Rank Up bundle, which my face is in front of, unfortunately. Can we see now? Yes. 2 tier 5 10% class catalyst fragment crystals. I think again that is going to be 20% there or 25% there, or it could possibly be selectors already at this point. Quite possible. For 6-star plus 5 signature stones, I think that's again going to be 6 or 10 plus 5 6-star signature stones. 10,000 hero crystal shards, I think is going to be something like 15-20. I do think that they do need to fill in some more tier 2 alpha catalysts somewhere in there, because again, tier 2 alpha catalysts are quite significant drought in the community. But let's go on to the highest ones there. Superior 6-star bundle. 1 tier 5 15% class catalyst fragment crystal, 1 tier 5 25% class catalyst fragment crystal. So they offer 40% there. I think that will pretty much flat out be a full tier 5 class catalyst crystal. I do think we're going to see a full one, a crystal, not a selector, and perhaps like a smaller selector, maybe 25% selector. But I do think in 10,000 unit bundle we will see a full tier 5 class catalyst crystal. 20,000 hero crystal shards, probably going to be like 30,000 or something. 6-star rank up gem, rank 1 to 2. It is possible that they will put in 6-star rank up. I think it's still going to remain the same. I think there might be 2 6-star rank up gems, but I don't think they're going to give a rank up gem from rank 2 to 3. And if they do, it's going to be like a separate offer, and then where you can either choose to spin for which catalyst you want, or you can spin for this gem bundle. So I think we might get different offers here at this point. But I don't think we're going to see tier 5 class catalyst and a valuable rank up gem in the same 10,000 pack. And then signature stones, again, I do think they just will simply give out some more signature stones. And then we had the extra offers, which I don't want to again spend too much time talking about, which was basically you can choose whether you want to spend 3,000 units for 6-star Nexus Crystal or 6,000 units for 6-star Awakening Gem Crystal. I do think they're going to give us back that 6-star Awakening Gem Crystal for 3,000 units as in half a price, or maybe have us a choice for 3,000 units 6-star Awakening Gem Crystal or some sort of beefier version of Nexus. I do not expect to see a 6-star generic gem at all in here anywhere. Not quite yet. I don't think we're quite there. But in total, I do expect, like, if you fully whale out, you will be able to acquire about 3 tier 5 class catalysts, maybe 2 and something, I do expect it to be quite significant increase, because previously here we were able to get 1 and something when you added up all the percentages. So I do think we're going to be able to get like 2 or 2.5, because TF5 class catalysts have been significantly more available than they used to be back in July. I don't think we're going to see significant increase in signature stones, not too much anyways. There's going to be more shards. And when it comes to Cavalier level difficulty offers, well, there is a dilemma, right? Because they do need to please 2 different crowds again with their Cavalier difficulty level offers, because there will be people who have just become Cavalier, who are not too interested in 6 stars, who want to build their 5-star roster. And there's going to be a crowd who are obviously on the verge of becoming Thronebreaker and only care about the 6 stars and ranking up a 6 star to rank 3. But it's going to be interesting to see, because this is new. We do not have like any concrete way to predict anything. At the moment, I cannot quite see in my head the offers and how they're gonna spread them out and what they're gonna offer in each tier. It's reasonable to assume what they're going to offer Thronebreakers, because they have to improve on the best thing that they offered previously. When it comes to Cavaliers, they can offer relatively the same offers that we saw here, because that Cavalier level difficulty is not the highest point of progression anymore in game. Or they can still up these offers, but they cannot up them too much in order not to make Thronebreaker level offers any less appealing, or the Thronebreaker jump any less meaningful. So there are a lot of unknowns, but this is currently pretty much the best I can do. There is no real way to understand what's going to happen, and I want to make that perfectly clear. Everything in this video has been speculation and just kind of like reasonable expectations, I guess you could say. I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. However, do check out the description of the video. We finally do have a merch store for the channel. We have a lot of awesome stuff in there. We do have also a link to the Discord, channel dedicated Discord is there. His Facebook group now has been launched. We have a channel dedicated line room, a whole ton of other useful things in the description. And once you have checked out all of that, head to the comment section and let me know, what do you think we can expect from Cyber Weekend sales. But that is it for now, and I'm going to catch you guys soon. See ya.